Please be seated. Good afternoon. I'm Bob Brunner, the Dean of the Darden Graduate Business School, and on behalf of the faculty and staff, the entire community here, I welcome all of you, especially students and their families, to this glorious day and celebration. My duty is to open these exercises, to introduce the people with me, to set a theme, and to shake a few hands. Joining me on the stage are some of the leaders of the school. James R. Freeland is the Sponsors Professor of Business Administration and Associate Dean for Faculty. Robert Caraway is the Associate Dean for Degree Programs and the John L. Colley Associate Professor of Business Administration. Andrew Wicks is the Ruffin Research Associate Professor of Business Administration, the Director of the Doctoral Program, and Director of the Olson Center for Applied Ethics. Assistant Professor Casey Lichtendahl is a member of the Academic Standards Committee that monitors the progress of degree candidates and certifies the completion of their degree requirements. Also up here with me are some faculty marshals. Two of them, Alexander Horneman and Yorgos Alianis, were elected by a vote of the classes of 2010 of the full-time MBA program and the MBA for Executives program. That election signifies the esteem that these students hold for the faculty colleagues. This is one means by which students recognize teaching excellence at Darden. A third faculty member, Sherwood Fry, retires at the end of this academic year, and by custom, our retiring colleagues march as honorary marshals at their final graduation ceremonies. as a gesture of our esteem for their contributions to the life of our community. Sherwood Fry is the Ethel Corporation Professor of Business Administration, and I would note he has been a pillar of these commencement ceremonies for as long as I can remember. He's perennially organized the pig roast, served as a faculty marshal for numerous classes. He's literally lined up the students year after year for the commencement of these proceedings. He's been a mentor to numerous faculty members, including myself, the faculty advisor to the Black Business Students Forum, and along with Kathy Shelton, an organizer of our flag hall. Now these faculty marshals, the three of them that I mentioned, are rare and wonderful examples of the heart and values of Darden, because it's heart for teaching that makes possible long teaching group meetings and late nights to prepare for teaching, the extended outreach to students here on the Darden grounds and elsewhere. Certainly, heart is a part of the zeal to get fresh ideas, thought-leading research completed, and to get those ideas into our curriculum. That heart is the focus of this school on the experience of the student. We are a student-centered school, and the joy in his or her success. I would also note that heart is characteristic of many of our staff, several of whom arrived here this morning at 4:30 a.m. to prepare for our celebrations. The high touch, high tone, and high energy experience we offer is not possible without a great deal of heart. Please join me in thanking our staff and our marshals for the heart they brought. I note that the faculty are seated behind the students. The very substantial turnout of our faculty is again another illustration of the close bond and the investment that our faculty colleagues feel in all of our graduates. With them is David Webb, who's the winner of the Raven Award this year. This is as close as UVA gets to an honorary degree. Mr. Webb, would you please stand where you are that we might recognize your special distinction? I did see him. There he is, way under the portico. Please. Last but not least, we have a very, very important group of contributors to the glory of this day whom we must recognize. And by that I mean the students' partners and spouses, their families, and especially their parents and grandparents. Please join me in a round of applause to all of them. Technically, President Castine has already awarded you your degrees. So what happens here? Well, a minor detail, and it is to get the physical evidence of that, namely the diploma, here in this ceremony. And we have 5 groups of diploma recipients. They include 3 graduates from our PhD program of Business Administration, 1 graduate from our joint degree program in Business and Law, the MBA JD program, 1 graduate from our joint degree program in Business and Medicine, which is the MBA MD program. We have 60 graduates from our MBA for Executives program and 324 graduates from our MBA full-time program, for a total of 390 diplomas. What a lot of work completed. Congratulations. Among all of these people is a first in my memory at Darden. One member of the class of 2010 will be represented today by his wife to receive the diploma. Adrian Outlaw, a member of the class of 2010, was called into military service. And he was deployed to Iraq this last Wednesday, May 18th. His wife, Erin, will be accepting his diploma on his behalf, and we hope that when Adrian receives the video of this ceremony, he hears the thanks of the Darden community for all of his contribution to us and to the Darden community, and that he hears a heartfelt expression of courage and safekeeping for his tour of duty, and that we wish for his safe return. Adrian, you are one of us. I would also like to acknowledge two details for all of our visitors here. Many of the faculty and students are wearing today a white ribbon. And the White Ribbon Campaign at UVA is a student-led initiative which symbolizes our solidarity with those who have been affected by gender-based violence, as well as our pledge to never commit, condone, or remain silent about violence against women. It demonstrates our lasting commitment to make the university a safe academic space for all. While the White Ribbon Campaign is merely the first step in a long campaign against gender-based violence, it will be a powerful visual statement against violence on one of the most important days of the academic year. Finally, we note customarily at this ceremony members of our student body who've left us because of illness or other reasons, and a member of the class of 2011, not a member of this class, Justin Key, passed away from natural causes last December. He came to us from Portland, Oregon. We've been very close to his family and friends. I would just ask you to share with me a moment of silence in remembrance of Justin Key and his spirit among us. Thank you. It's customary for a dean to give a speech at commencement ceremonies, and I contemplated perhaps a 3-hour-long lecture on the mysteries of the cost of capital. But given the weather and the incredible gift that we've had of dry weather so far today, I'm going to dispense with anything lengthy, but I would like to leave you with one or two pieces of advice. When I welcomed you to Darden in August 2008, who would have thunk that the world would change so radically in the ensuing 2 years? In a short space of time, governments around the world rescued financial institutions, took over industrial firms and companies, mounted enormous economic stimulus packages, and you know the rest of the story. So you've been at Darden during what might be called a reset moment in the life of the global economy. At moments like this, it is the ability to ask good questions that becomes a competence of paramount importance. Now, it so happens that Darden has quite a lot to say about that competence. For indeed, how we teach is what we teach. How we teach is what we teach. We teach by the case method, which is a process of questioning and answering, providing dialogue, challenging one another, but always questioning, questioning, questioning. We teach this way because this is so personally transforming. One of our alumni, George David, who recently retired as CEO of United Technologies Corporation, one of the largest firms in the world, learned this method here and began to manage accordingly. So he entailed a process that when he visits a manager or a plant, he begins questioning those he visits. He doesn't simply sit back and wait for a passive presentation. He's actively engaged with his managers in a curiosity-driven process. Now, it takes a lot to question very well. It takes an acute level of attention. When I welcomed you in 2008, I offered the piece of advice. I said, you must be present to win. And judging by the fact that you've completed your degree requirements, I would say you were present in sufficient quantity. Now to carry this presence, shall we say, out into the world, first of all, I would encourage you to do that, but second, I would encourage you to bring that keen attention to everything you're doing, to the world around you, to the moment. Think acutely and question. Don't be shy about questioning. The Chinese have a proverb that he who asks a question is possibly a fool for a moment, but he who does not ask a question remains a fool forever. You can manage by questioning. You can engage your people at work by the way we engaged you here. Good questions outrank easy answers. Those who question tend to do better than those who give answers. So be a curiosity-driven manager. Certainly, use questions to set a tone of integrity. This, at least, is what Thomas Jefferson would want, and it's fitting that his statue graces the end of this courtyard opposite this table. And be present for Darden. Not only be present for the questioning you have, but be present for Darden, because you are the brand. Everything you do will make an impression about what the Darden School is, what we value, how we do things, the quality of our thinking, teaching, and so on. Part of being present for Darden involves speaking up for Darden. Through your actions and words, let the world know who we are. Truly, at Darden, how we teach is what we teach. We wish you well on the life journey that lies before you. Good luck and Godspeed. Thank you. The program brings to you two speakers from the respective programs, the full-time MBA program and the MBA for Executives program. The first speaker joining me at the podium will be Thurman Ballard, a member of the class of 2010 for the MBA for Executives program. Please welcome him.
Thank you, Dean Bruner. Thank you. Thank you and welcome. Family members, friends, colleagues, faculty and staff, and members of the greater Darden community, and finally, graduates of the Darden School of Business, class of 2010. Congratulations and welcome to this magnificent ceremony and to this incredible day, a day when this legendary institution, the University of Virginia, celebrates and recognizes the accomplishments of so many. It's awe-inspiring to think that Thomas Jefferson, a man who was one of the founders of this great nation, who authored our Declaration of Independence and served as our third president, considered the founding of this university to be his greatest accomplishment. Clearly, Jefferson understood the words of Plato, who said there are only 3 ways to achieve immortality: have children, plant trees, and to create ideas. In Jefferson's life, and especially in his founding of this institution, he has surely secured this. Today, Jefferson smiles upon the Darden School of Business, as it is very much the embodiment of that spirit. Walking the university lawn this morning with our fellow in-resident MBAs and other graduates of this great institution, in the shadow of Monticello and fulfilling the vision of our founder, is something none of us will ever forget. For me, this morning was the honor of a lifetime. But that honor has been bested by you, my classmates, when you voted me to say a few words to all of those of us here in attendance. Thank you. I'm honored beyond words. but I might be able to find a few. So give me a minute while I move my dinosaur tail out of the way, and I can get started. If you didn't understand or didn't know what I'm referring to with that, it isn't just a bad joke. What it means is that you probably got quite a bit more sleep than those of us sitting here in the black caps and black robes with the bags under our eyes. But it also means you didn't have the opportunity to spend 2 years at this beautiful and amazing academic institution. It means you didn't even spend the last 2 years learning from the #1 business school faculty in the world, and I would add staff. It also means that you missed an opportunity to study, to learn with and learn from 60 of the most brilliant and incredible people anyone could ever have the privilege of knowing. We came here, we 60, as intensely competitive strangers, and today, after having grown so much together, depart not only as friends, but as our cohort Wade Thrift described in his brilliant reenactment of Henry V's St. Crispin's Day speech, a band of brothers. And we are truly that, brothers and sisters. In the last 2 years, we celebrated marriages, births, and promotions. We mourned deaths and supported each other through layoffs and downsizings. Through it all, we became members of the greater Darden family, stronger together than the sum of all of our equal parts. But simply because you, spouses and children, our families and friends, our neighbors and our colleagues, weren't here on grounds, as Mr. Jefferson used to like to say, with us, hiding from cold calls, stress eating during breaks, and wishing that you hadn't fallen asleep during the last distance learning session or learning team call. It doesn't mean that you weren't a part of this. You absolutely were. So please allow me and the rest of the graduates of the 2010 Darden Business School take a moment and say to you the deepest and most sincere thank you possible, because these diplomas, this MBA degree, this amazing moment in time is as much yours as it is ours, maybe more. So thank you. This day wouldn't be possible without you and the sacrifices that you made. My fellow graduates, don't leave this place without taking whatever time appropriate, however long, to say thank you to them. And don't you, who've given up so much for this moment for us, let us forget that, not even for a moment, not even for a day. Thank you. We are so blessed to have had you supporting us. You see, the sacrifices that you made for us allowed us to divert from the journey and come to Darden to better prepare ourselves for what was and what is to come. And as you found out with us, Darden truly represents the less taken path, the more difficult, often unpaved path, a path that we must now continue to forge, because as we know, to those which more is given, more is expected, and Darden has given us so much. As we now leave Darden to fully re-engage in the journey, our worlds are different than when we arrived just 2 short years ago, and the challenges that lay ahead are far greater than ever before. Jefferson seemed to know we would face this moment when he described, "Each of us stands before an uncharted wilderness in our own lives, facing powerful dilemmas. What to do, where to go, what step to take first. Obstacles abound, and challenges appear overwhelming. But Darden has prepared us. For in constructing their MBA program, the Darden School has been guided by the timeless insights of Jefferson's perennial laws of the soil, or as it's often better referred to, the wisdom of the gardener. And the Darden harvest has become a rich and glorious crop. Sometime between leadership residencies 1 and 2, it became obvious to us that all that we had learned, all that we had accomplished, and all the success we'd experienced in our lives had only barely prepared us for Darden. We were told and shown to drop our tools, because the tools we had brought with us wouldn't be appropriate for the journey ahead. They just wouldn't be sufficient. We'd need new tools, better tools, if we were to become leaders on this journey. Darden knew well that the gardener, without the right tools, cannot produce a sustaining crop. So the right ground was prepared, the ground of our values, and the seeds were planted deeply in the most fertile soil of our hearts, so the roots would be strong enough to overcome the weeds of impropriety and poor discretion. We were nurtured and encouraged to press on and continue growing through the most challenging of conditions. We were taught to watch the weather for patterns and risks and to prepare for the storms of uncertainty. Together, we worked the day, applying what we learned in real time and in our real worlds. We weeded and pruned constantly to ensure that the right growth continued. We were protected by the best faculty in the world in the perfect mix of academics and real life. We celebrated often, learned from our errors and from the successes and failures of so many others in the case. And now we are ready. We have been given our tools back. Some of them seem like old friends with sharper edges, more efficient design, and better instructions, while others are so changed they're barely recognizable. Many still are brand new. But as we can clearly see, they are very different now because we are very different now than we were when we arrived. Darden has prepared us, it has changed us to lead in this new world, where ethics and integrity and visibility will have an even greater role in business leadership, where the old assumptions and old status quo must continually be challenged, and where greater flexibility and innovation will be necessary to find alternatives and solutions where none seem present. Just as we chose the challenge of Darden, Darden and history now challenge us. Now is the time. The harvest of the Darden School can best satisfy the famine of business leadership that's affected us all. Indeed, Jefferson inspired the type of leadership necessary when he said, "Leadership necessitates forging a path. It requires us to accept challenges, to dare to make a difference, to discover order and balance. We must overcome limitations and fears. We must learn and teach." And therein lies both our legacy and our charge. The next generation of cases will be written about us. They will be our contribution to the future generations and the continual learning at Darden. But what will those cases say? What kind of leaders and decision makers will they describe? The challenges that lie ahead will likely be greater than those we faced, as they will go beyond our knowledge of risk and analysis, strategy and management. No, our charge isn't about analytics and data, which is always so plentiful. It's about leadership, judgment, and about insights, which, as we know, are so truly few. It's about the kind of leaders we are going to be, no matter how foul the weather, no matter how great the storm. In closing, my fellow graduates, I encourage us to look again to Jefferson for guidance when he said, "If ever you find yourself environed with difficulties and perplexing circumstances out of which you are at a loss how to extricate yourself, do what is right, and you will be assured that that will extricate you best from the worst of situations. Though you cannot see when you take one step what the next will be, follow truth, justice, and plain dealing, and never fear they're leading you out of the labyrinth in the easiest manner possible. Be assured that nothing will be so pleasing as to your success." My fellow graduates, this is the time, our time, and the success will be ours if we can remain steadfast to all that Darden has taught us. We will be the principled leaders who will recognize that the enterprise reaches below the bottom line and beyond the share owners, but to the broader world of all stakeholders. In doing so, we will breathe life to the enterprise perspective. Jefferson's honor is now our honor. It's our responsibility to him, to UVA, and to the Darden School to uphold it. We will be worthy. I have seen it, and so will you. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you for supporting us, and may God bless you and the Darden School.
Now, please join me in welcoming to the podium George Craddock, a member of the class. A member of the class of 2010 who will offer some remarks on behalf of the students in the full-time MBA program. George.
Thank you. It's hard to follow such a great speech by Thurman You can tell that for both the executive and the full-time MBAs, the speaker selection criteria were largely based on athletic musculature. In addition to my thanks to the class of 2010 for the privilege of speaking today, I should also acknowledge the number of esteemed professors who have reminded me of the serious nature of this honor. In many cases, these comments were the first in 2 years in which I heard a Darden professor compose a sentence that wasn't a question. Standing so close to Thomas Jefferson's rotunda and lawn, I want to make an intentional departure because Thomas Jefferson didn't found Darden. He did, however, illustrate one of the school's takeaways by grouping his most significant points into threes. Jefferson famously followed the practice with his well-known tombstone epitaph and his most famous three-part list of unalienable rights in the Declaration of Independence. But it was Colgate W. Darden who officially proposed this, the first graduate school of business in the South. Darden was president of the university and had been governor of Virginia just as Thomas Jefferson had 161 years prior. In a speech to the first Darden class at its first meeting in 1955, Henry McWayne, who sat on Darden's steering committee, told the story of the school's founding and emphasized one of President Darden's key attributes. Initially, said McWayne, Darden confided his plans, nebulous as they seemed at that time, to just a few friends. We might say that their reactions were not outstanding for their enthusiasm. But among his many other virtues, Mr. Darden packs a full measure of persistence, and the idea persisted in his thinking. Persistence, I think, continues to define Darden generally, and the class of 2010 especially. As we transition from our own nebulous plans to careers, transition from potential embarrassments to potential donors, we do so with an unquestionably solid foundation. The case method has advanced our ability to see good judgment, and it has aged us more than a few years with occasional exposure to bad judgment. We will need persistence in the future in the face of our inevitable shortcomings. Most successes could go on for hours about their failures. Remember Abraham Lincoln, for one. He failed in business in 1831, ran for state legislature and lost in 1832, had a nervous breakdown in 1836, ran for Congress and lost in 1843, and lost his races for Senate in 1854 and 1858, all before being elected president, and one of our best in 1860. As Jefferson did, I want to conclude with 3 points. First, there's no longer a process. We trusted it while we were here, and we're all better off for it. But while life doesn't offer stability or processes, I still have no doubt that this class will turn out beautifully. During our time here, we saw unemployment shoot up, stock markets shoot down, and still had 100% participation in the second-year gift campaign for the first time in a decade, raising over $115,000 for the school. As today commemorates, like Colgate Darden, we persisted. And as much as the rigor of Darden encourages persistence, an eminent alumnus reminded me, Darden also requires us to be honorable people, to be humble when smart, forthright when stupid, and aware of other opinions and arguments, especially when we're most confident about being correct. And we all are more aware of a wide range of opinions and experiences than we were with friends, faculty, and classmates from all over the world. Second, there's no curve once we leave. Comparing yourself to your classmates is a recipe for an unfulfilling career in life. There will always be someone who did a little bit better or has a little bit more. Make sure you're happy with what you do. Third, and most importantly, I would like to express the class's gratitude to the wonderful Darden staff and the #1 faculty in the world, a faculty that opened its doors to us and offered those sage words in class every day. Good question. What do you think? I would like to thank those many classmates among us who served in uniform and their families, and I speak for many when I say that we all know who the best and the brightest truly are. To all our family members, we love you, and we could not have persisted through these 2 years without your support and your persistence. Finally, to my classmates, thank you for what you taught me, and thank you for the wonderful memories. I'm proud to know that this diploma will hang on your wall. Good luck, though you don't need it. Thank you, and congratulations.
Now for the part you've all been waiting for, the process of awarding diplomas. On my right, your left, we will observe the candidates receiving their hoods, these garments that we wear about our shoulders. And Andrew Wick, Sherwood Fry, and Robert Caraway, and Jim Freeland will place the hoods on the candidates. Alec Horniman and Yorgos Alianis will read the names of the degree recipients, and Casey Lichtendahl will assist me in giving the diplomas. Gentlemen.
Following students have completed a degree program in the Doctor of Philosophy: Angelo Carlo Silva Carrascosco, Simone Decaux, Susan Jean Rayburn, the following students have completed a combined degree with Juris Doctor: Kathleen Eileen Donovan, following student has completed a combined degree with Doctor of Medicine, Amir Alak. For MBA degree, Woodson Kerry Whitehead will be allowed now so he can join and see his sister's graduation from the law school. Anthony Blaise Anticol. Thurman Alonzo Ballard. John Peter Benner. Wallace Scott Berg. David Louis Bonifant. Nicholas Boswell. William Matthew Brewster. Mark Chase Brown. Eric Brian Broom. For his dedicated service as class rep and tireless efforts in the support of the MBA for Executive Program, Eric's tenacity and honesty working with the program's leadership helped to shape new practices that resulted in a more positive experience for students. Always quick to volunteer, Darden deeply appreciates all of his many efforts. Carrie Cartwright Cabell. Cabell, excuse me. Trent Ashton Carrier. Christopher Pace Castleman. Sarita Chauhan. Donna Lynette Crowder, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Rachel Annie Decker. Erica Marie Dybert. Bradley John Donaldson. Kevin Franson. Tamika H. Good. Thomas Hartenstein. Frederick Milton Henshaw III. Ronald Scott Hewlin, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Gautam Chikawada Lejour. William Lamar Jackson, Jr. April Megan Jones. Min Arjun. David Frank Keffer. Kevin S. Kenny. Stephanie Holt Landrum. Peter Michael Luongo. Omar Sharif Manuela. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Gaynell Paul Mathern, Jr., Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. The Darden MBA for Executives Faculty Award. Emily Egan McMahon. Brian David Mitchell. Eric Mora. Timothy Tucker Norton, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Brendan Patrick O'Donnell. Ravinder Reddy Pala. Brian Keith Plum. Robert Oliver Puryear III. John Daniel Roche. Srinivas Saranu. Gerald Nicholas Sagobo. Po Hong Paul Shaw. Stephen Andrew Starnes. Alexander Sullivan. Thomas Charles Sweatman. Gregory Scott Thacker. William Wade Thrift. Vesna Jetovic Todorovic. Bradley Tompkins. Jeffrey Allen Uphoff, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Sarati Viyaha Vaja. Ujawala Warwick. Lori Renee Weber. Megan Ann Welch. Landon D. Whaley. Carrie Snyder Woods. Alexandros Zopos. Ojang S. Abadi. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Catherine Mills Adams. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Gaurav Agarwal. Nicola Jane Allen, C. Stuart Shepard Distinguished Award. For her service and dedication as DSA's Vice President of International Affairs and founding member of Darden's Leadership Development Initiatives, Nikki's tireless work on behalf of the international students has helped improve the Darden experience for many, and her contributions toward creating a new leadership development program for second-year students will have long-lasting effects for many years to come. Micheline Andreni. John Williams Andrews IV. Kumar Aranendu. Daniel Abraham Atea. Mbimbola Olfunke Odena. Jennifer Maitland Baker.
No, it's the previous one, right? We skipped one.
I'm sorry, Salma Anam Azar. I apologize.
No worries, no worries.
Jennifer Maitland Baker. Sir John Balich. Daniel James Barrett. Andrew Glenn Beasley, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Kurt Edward Damefor. Matthew Benefield. Richard Eric Berlinger. James Dickinson Berry. Catherine Miranda Bevere. Sukan Rupan Banhari.
Okay, congratulations.
Ninyao Bien. Brandon Baines Bienvenu. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Samuel Reed Bond, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Jamie Bothwell. Stephanie Bouts. Sergio Augusto Morejo Coto de Almeida Brago. Christopher George Brannon. Amanda Michelle Branting. Matthew Jeffrey Braun. Kari Elizabeth Brindle. David Harrison Brink. Giorgio Brusa. Michael Blake Buckler. Marie Alice Bunk. Joshua Adam Burke. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. C. Stuart Morton, Frederick Morton Leadership Award, C. Stuart Shepard Distinguished Service Award. For Joshua Burke for his service as Vice President of Finance for the Darden Student Association. Josh's leadership in managing an efficient budgeting process and day-to-day responsibilities as Chief Financial Officer for the student government has been exemplary. Moreover, his leadership in tackling a very difficult financial situation not only helped the DSE improve its internal operations, but also served as an example for effective crisis management. Miles McLaurin Burnside, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Jorge Calvo Chico. Rebecca Adelaide Carlin. Mauricio Carvalho Rios. Sarah Elizabeth Cavan. Gokul Chandreska Karen. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence, Frederick S. Morton Leadership Award. Gokul, the Frederick S. Morton Leadership is awarded each year to a graduating student for exceptional leadership, vision, and insight for improving the Darden experience. Both academically and in extracurricular settings, this year's award winner has been selected by a faculty committee based on the nominations from both faculty and students. The awards contains two components, a cash award to the recipient included with this letter, and a cash award to the teaching faculty member who best fostered the recipient's leadership ability while at Darden by stimulating the recipient to act upon the ideas for evolution and improvement. The 210 Morton Committee recognizes Gokul for his outstanding leadership, contributions to the Darden community. Gokul is a leader with passion and a bias for action. Well respected and liked by his peers, he has been an active teacher in the classroom and always willing to help classmates with schoolwork, recruiting, or simply as a sounding board for business ideas. Outside of the classroom, Gokul's many activities have contributed to the improvement of the Darden experience for all students. In particular, his work with the Darden South Asian Society Loan Forgiveness Initiative, second-year career coaching program, and his Student Admissions Committee are just a few of the examples of his leadership in action. Sonia Munir Chowdhury. Li Yu Chen. Sung Min Chong. Jonathan David Cole. Robert Ellis Collin. Austin Scott Collins. Fabio Costa. George Barksdale Craddock III. Andrea Cross. Elizabeth S. Culp. Darren Joseph Curry. Keith Valentine Delzile. Erdenich Danichi. Daniel David. Hector Ignacio de los Rios de la Torre. Miguel Samuel de Valle Gomez. Michael Christopher De Felici. Tan Nguyen Din. Christopher Bryce Dixon. James Richard Downing. Jennifer Marie Drapus. Emily Duff. McGavock Dickinson Dunbar. Samuel Coleman DuPont. Guy Adassis. Margareta Ann Eddinger. Stephen Richard Eklund, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Vinietti Eppen Eldho. Christopher Bernard Elko. Jonathan P. Englert, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Veronica Rostislavovna Ermolenko. Allison Levesque Feekins. Matthew Loren Fedors. Yannico Fernandez Moscara. Edward John Festa. Amanda Foster. Michael Edward Freed, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. James David Friedman Aponte. Mary Leah Freevald, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Jackie Dare Fritz. John Alejandro Garcia Gonzalez. Emily Jane Wang Garahan. Breck McLean Garrett. L. Parker Garrett. Leif Vincent Glenn, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Amit Goel. Umesh Goel, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Yogesh Goel. Michael Patrick Goff, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Gabriel Manuel Gonzalez. Horatio Gonzalez. J. Benjamin Goodman. Joanne Marie Consuni Gautianen. Jacqueline Grace. C. Stuart Shepard Distinguished Service Award. For her exemplary service as president of Nawamba, class leadership team, and active membership of BBSF and DCF, Jackie epitomizes servant leadership and the spirit of the Shepard Award. She is an agent for positive change, promoting learning and cooperation between different groups at Darden. Her patience and kindness, as well as her leadership, are examples to us all. I had lost my...
Training. Kevin. 156. 156. Numbers guy.
When you're this old, the same thing will happen to you, so be careful. Kevin Burns Gray. Ned William Greenberg. Kimberly Don Grigger. David Alexander Grimes. Andre Grosso Paulo Santos. Jennifer Martin Guimon, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Matthew Armstrong Gunther, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Hillary Eileen Hall. Caroline Kieran Hartford. Emily Ann Hartman. Stephanie Ann Hassler. Crosby DeForest Haynes. Michael Patrick Henry. Paul K. Hepper, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Francis Tim Herman. Jonathan Douglas Hiller. Excuse me. Iravati Vyas Singh. Scott Eric Hollander. Douglas Hopek. Chia Chi Hong. Jing Hong. Paige Hudeman, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Matthew Hunt J. Hunter. Andrew Hutchinson, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Timothy Brent Iredale. Daniel Anthony Rosari. Sven Benjamin Ford Iverson. Aditya Jain. Ashish Jain. Gaurav Jain. Ishak Jain. Ritu Jain. Shujun Jiang. Joanna Stewart Johnson. Kent Ryan Johnson.
Okay. Are you guys ready? Okay. 191. Kiran Seshadri Kadambi. Congratulations. Michael John Kadish. Tae Hang Kong. Arvid Cannon. Naresh Singh Kanyal. Kristen Keras. Summer Sabiha Kasir, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Rebecca Kuttleman. Alex Katzman. Ankush Kaul. William Christopher Joseph Kaiser. Yang K. There's one break. Sang-Jin Kim. Elizabeth Ann Kinzer. Michael Edward Koshan, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Catherine Jane Conifal. Paul Vernon Kopang. Megan Gillen Kraus. Nishit Krishna. Takahiro Kumamoto. Congratulations. Abilek Kumar. Congratulations. Raymond Iglesias Lamas, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. John Devaney Lane III. Joshua Saul Langzam. Matthew Robert Lawrence. Benjamin Charles Lazarus. Diane Lee. Dawei Lee. Congratulations. Edward George Libowitz. Melissa Lijek. Wesley Boykin Lipman. Ji Lu. Yi Lu. Congratulations. Eric W. Lowe. Congratulations. Nianju Lo. Ricardo Lopez Zorilla. Dafina Adela Lovelace. Abhishek Lutra. Nikolai Dimitrov Majurov. Adriano Luis Maizano. Congratulations. Jamie Maldonado Ubias. Cristina Maria Mancini. Angela Ligaya Manesi Lee. Zachary I. Menes. Kevin Jerome Martin. Congratulations. Elise Alexandra Maschmeyer. Irene Mastelli. Ashwin Matthew. Caitlin Moynihan Mayo. Sean Kane McCarthy. Congratulations. John Caleb McFadden. Congratulations. Patrick Francis McGee. Thomas A. McGovern. Congratulations. Robert Lineweaver McLean. Fareed William Melham. Kurt P. Miselli, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Brandon Michael Mills. Richard Michael Mills. Congratulations. Michael Edward Miranda. Jeffrey Foster Mermelstein, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Well done. Ankita Mittal. Terry Alicia Moss-Tyler. Congratulations. Duarte Miguel Mora, Libano, Montero, and son. Brannigan L. Mulcahy. Congratulations. Carlos Alberto Muniz Alcaraz. Emily Bent Murray, C. Stuart Shepard Distinguished Service Award for her many activities that have positively shaped the experience of all Darden students, whether serving as publisher of the Cold Call Chronicle, co-organizer of a new Darden yearbook, helping students laugh at the follies, including myself, or co-chairing the finance conference. Emily's involvement at Darden has helped to build a strong sense of community and facilitate an outrageously positive experience for her classmates. Congratulations. Eiji Nakano. Avishek Nandi. Niraj Nath. Francois Landry Ingambia and son. Congratulations. An Hong Wen. Elizabeth Grace Nickel. Congratulations. Jesse Sam Nisselson. Anya J. Novitska. Trina N. Intamera. Kevin Patrick O'Connell. Kevin, congratulations. Michael O'Hare. Ololade Olukayode Olamide. Congratulations. That was the hardest name. Yuanard Onkosit. The second hardest. Brian Carl Osterman. Caroline Marie O'Shazy. Congratulations. Adrian Brookings Outlaw. His wife Erin is accepting his diploma on his behalf. William Guthrie Packard III. Yeah, congratulations. Supraj Reddy Papi Reddy. Patrick Hyungjong Park. Tanisha C. Parker. Jeffrey Parkinson. Congratulations. Francesca Paroi Morris. Mahima Patnaik. Laura Elizabeth Pearson, C. Stewart Shepherd Distinguished Service Award for her extraordinary leadership and service as DSA President. Laura has been tirelessly dedicated to her role as President and has spent countless hours working with students, faculty, and staff to address a variety of issues affecting the Darden community. She is a person who has truly embodied the values of the school, maintaining her integrity in the most difficult of circumstances, embracing an inclusive style of leadership, seeking counsel from friends and mentors to help make the best decisions possible, and bringing her own insight and vision to make the Darden experience positive for every student. Congratulations. Joseph Kropsel Pedersen. Sergio Pelaez Salazar. Ignacio Penalver Gomez Pineda. I got that right. John Chambers Pendleton. Jeffrey Hans Pio. Stephen David Phillips. Colin Walker Finney. Congratulations. Antonio Jose Maria Gana Picasso Jr. Benjamin Lynn Potter. Stephen Kenneth Powaga. Congratulations. Kyle Ryan Power. Jonathan Caldwell Pugh, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Congratulations. Sukanya Raghunath. I get the congratulations this time. Rezar Rahman. Brian Thomas Rainey. He made some money for DCM, that's why. Nidhi Raj. Rahul Ranjan. Divi Rawat. Congratulations. Ryan Dwayne Rayborn. Justin Ram Reddy. Diana Ran. Congratulations. James Jacobs Rester. Congratulations. Vernon Britt Richardson III. Tak. Congratulations. Michael David Ritzer, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Congratulations. He also made money for DCM. Pauline Robin. Lauren Russello. Elvis Rodriguez. Elvis. Oscar H. Rodriguez. Oscar. Anastasia Hoot. Close. Oren Daniel Hoot. I'm getting it close. Or Yakov Rothschild. Peter Kenneth Rouse, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Congratulations. Kevin John Royer. Patrick Francis Ryan. Congratulations. Alexander San Andres. Congratulations. Alejandro Sanchez Abarca. Rahul Sapra. Congratulations. Samir Shafiq Abbas Sayed. James Walter Schaefer. Daniel Schmitz, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Congratulations. David Wolfgang Schnepp. Pranav Shah. Georgi Shapovalov. Anshul Vinod Sharma. David Shepro. And that's Opa. Opa. Otherwise known as the dance video. Opa. Ian Michael Shields, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Congratulations. Nicole Lee Solove. Jorge Rodrigo Soto Guitar. Adam E. Sulier. Congratulations. Catherine Ruth Sproul. Congratulations. Vineet Srivastava. Jonathan Taylor Stanwyck. Joshua Yanaris Stein, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Justin Gerard Stevens. Jonathan Ezra Strauss. Kevin Arthur Sui. Michael Earl Sutton. Congratulations. Tachanon Tanalarpipat. Thank you. Congratulations. And to me for pronouncing it. Mark Kimball Taylor, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Macon Worthen Thompson. Apologies. Seth Gardner Thompson. Congratulations. James Anthony Thompson. Randall Wayne Tidwell. Congratulations. Donato Frank Tierno. Toso Toda. Juan Tren. Congratulations. Meredith McKay Valentine. Brett Lucas van Baskirk. Got it. I can do Dutch names. Eric C. Verney. Congratulations. Melissa Christine Wies. Robert Michael Walsh. Congratulations. Xiaoning Wang. Joel Palmer Weber. Congratulations. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Travis Clifton Wells. Cheryl K. Werner. Davison McDowell Westmoreland. Congratulations. Tremaine Eric Whitley, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. John Lindsay Williams. Katie Wilson. Joshua Winkle. Hey. Christopher Charles Worth. Congratulations. Kelly Elizabeth Woodham. Congratulations. Patricia Clara Woods. Elmo Cooper Wright III. Congratulations. Tianyong Yan. Kwame Nkrumah Yengson. Congratulations. Congratulations. I did well. Ken Jung Yap. Ellie Yoffe. Rongling Yu. Matthew Jungzong Yu. Rami Zeman. Sarah J. Zilzer. Juan Edwin Zubilete Hanampa. So now I have to say, is this true? And let's have a round of applause for the entire class of 2010. Congratulations.
So it's our tradition to conclude the graduation ceremony by listening to the Darden's Cold Call Chorus perform the farewell song, The Irish Blessing. Please join me in welcoming them to the stage. Now, we're not done yet. We have the conclusion of this ceremony is right at hand, but I would ask the class of 2010 to go to the steps in front of Saunders Hall for the graduation class photograph, whereas our many guests are invited into the classroom building over on your left, where lunch is available. And as a reflection of Darden's commitment to environmental sustainability, please note the use of recyclable materials and containers for receiving your bottles and cans. I thank you all for joining us this day. This ceremony is concluded. Good day, everyone.
to go. Thank you, Bob.
Well, I tell you what.
Well, we were getting notice on it. Then the first notice was it was going to start raining at 5 after. Well, the next notice was a big storm 20 minutes out.
Well, I can feel some cooler air right now, so it's about to dump. Okay. You know, it's about to dump. It's amazing, absolutely amazing.